Social selling is one of the key elements for our 2015 go-to-market strategy. As such, it is one of the pillars of our Pre-Sales Now program, amongst others. Social selling already found its way to the pre-sales team with some really remarkable results. Let's now talk to one of the early adopters, Iver, who is very passionate about social selling.
Absolutely, Goedele. Well, I got the social selling bug after attending a number of featured events. And when I saw the testimonials and the results of social selling, I was enormously passionate. And I wanted to do that too for myself.
So, Iver, what were your first steps into social selling?
Goedele, social selling is all about listening to customers, but also point them to relevant content. Know that people and customers more and more act in a self-service mode. They look for content that is important for them on their own.
But the whole web is full of content.
That's correct, Goedele, but we can guide our customers and our attendees to the correct content using things like VoiceStorm, Twitter, or for example LinkedIn. On top of that, we can create our own content that is relevant for our customers.
Creating your own content, Iver, how do you do that?
Well, Goedele, the virtual studio is the ultimate resource to create your own content. Also, with SAP BeLux, we have a YouTube channel dedicated to us that you can use to publish the content that you created.
So the virtual studio, like we are in the virtual studio, it's indeed easy to use and you can really make your own memorable content to the world. But how do you make sure that the content that you create is noticed by the people you want it to be noticed by? How do you do that?
Well, Goedele, that is where you use things like Twitter, LinkedIn or VoiceStorm to refer to your own made content. And I was amazed by the number of people following and liking my content and even commenting to me and asking questions on what I published.
But Iver, social selling also mentions the word selling. Do you already have some results?
I absolutely got one. A few weeks ago, I got a call from a very large customer here in Belgium. And the person on the phone told me that they basically decided to go for a competitive product. But after he saw my video, he wanted to look at the product in more in-depth. And I immediately contacted the account executive, Goedele, and we started a sprint sales cycle of about 3 or 4 weeks, ending in a final sell with this customer.
Wow, Iver, congratulations. That's a very nice story.
Thank you.
I really want more of this. So, but Iver, tell me, what is your advice to other colleagues on how they can use social media and be more noticed by our customers and actually the whole SAP ecosystem?
Well, Goedele, I have a few takeaways and things that I learned myself. Number 1, follow, listen and be followed. If you follow a number of people, you will see that they automatically start following you. Listen to them and be careful on what they read and what they write on Twitter and LinkedIn. Second, be clear. It's very important that anything that you post is clear and without any discussion, and it's recognizable and it's useful for other people. The third takeaway is follow up on your favorites, comments and retweets. A number of people can favorite your tweet or your LinkedIn announcement, comment on it, and it's very important that you show them that you have seen their comments and that you reflect to that. And number 4, refer from one social network to the other. So if you post something on LinkedIn, refer to it from Twitter and the other way around, or even from VoiceStorm and the other way around. That are my 4 takeaways and what I've learned from social selling.
Great. I think this is a very nice story to be spread in the SAP BeLux market unit and actually in EMEA, because it shows that social media really works and social selling really works. Thanks a lot, Iver, for this interview, and see you later. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.